Howdy Hobo Gang, welcome back to Urban Survival Episode 4. Today we're going to cover the Thanksgiving update and all the cool stuff we added. For this update we've given you guys a choice. You can either side with the turkeys or side with the hunters. But before making that choice, we should check out all the small stuff that we added in between. As you can see, I've acquired one of the many legendary weapons. This one's called the Tenderizer. Now to the new overhaul. Extroverts Rejoice is a new conversation mechanic. By pressing F and talking to one of your followers, it opens up this conversation menu. By doing this, you have more control over your gang by telling them to go back to the sanctuary or be more defensive in combat. This is just early stages of the conversation system, and we plan on adding a lot more to it. Now, we also added 3 more cooking items to the game. We added a turkey egg, corn on the cob, and pumpkin. We're really excited about the eggs, because not only are they a new food type, you can also use them to, well, egg things. We will be adding lots of different eggs in the future, but we will never add an actual chicken egg. Probably just seagull, pigeon, and platypus, just to keep it fresh. We feel that everyone deserves a Thanksgiving feast, especially this time of the year. Nothing like a half-chewed corn on the cob pumpkin omelet, yum. Just like the soups, the omelets are just as customizable and you can use all the same ingredients. Another thing that we overhauled were the back alley shops. Now our longtime fans will remember, 2 episodes ago, these things were just selling you cardboard. So we decided to help out these small businesses in the time of need and make them sell armor. You can no longer find armor in trash cans, you now have to buy them here. This makes armor harder to find and more valuable. So better start saving up now. Now, a quick reminder, make sure to smash that like button just like I smashed that guy's hopes and dreams. And make sure to subscribe just like he subscribed to Bone Fractures. Now back to another really exciting overhaul. This has to do with the conversation system. Now as you can see, I got a bunch of empty bottles in my inventory, but they're everywhere, and it's kind of hard to dig through and throw them on a conveyor belt. And now with our totally original and never seen before in video games conversation system, you can now recycle all of them at once. We pretty much just changed the video game industry by allowing you to interact with NPCs. Real simple, I had no money before, but after exchanging all the bottles, I now have a whopping 26 cents. So now that I got all this money and resources, you're probably asking, hey, I have multiple characters and they all probably have a bunch of money and a bunch of resources scattered to the winds. How do I fix that? I now present to you, the viewer, the storage tent. This building now has the latest in box technology, allowing you to put stuff in it. Not only can it hold your money and resources, you can also trade it to another person. As you can see, Camilla the Fist here has 26 cents, which we got from bringing all those bottles. Now fix this issue in 3 easy steps. Step 1, interact with Tent and hit all to send all the money into storage. Now for step 2. Simply switch characters, interact with Tent, and put all the money back into the new character. And then step 3, profit. Simply put, this is pretty much a hobo bank. It's a safe place to put your money so that if your character dies, you don't lose everything. And it comes with 0 interest rates if you open an account in your local sanctuary today. Now that you have some money, you can enjoy the luxuries of the lower class. Presenting buses, but we like to call them hobo limousines. This is our early stage fast travel system. As you can see, we added street names and bus stops. Fast traveling between bus stops costs more or less money depending on the distance. And because this is an early version of the system, you do just full-on teleport over there. We're eventually going to have a bus pick you up. And I bet you're all probably thinking, hey, this said Thanksgiving episode. Well, my fellow high IQ individual, you would be correct. Now we'll jump into the 2 new mobs, the hunters and the turkeys. These turkeys only have one thing in mind, revenge. From years of persecution and consumption, they will attack everything in sight. And on the other side of things are the hunters. They're a neutral mob that'll only attack you if you attack them. You can also talk and trade with the hunters as well. Another new food that we added is turkey meat. Here's a fun turkey fact. You know you can only get turkey meat from turkeys? The more you know. So this leads into the real meat and mashed potatoes of the update. The new unique weapons and equipment for the Thanksgiving update. For us, this update was the very early stage quest system. So how it works in a way you kind of have to pick sides. So I think we're going to start with the hunting quest first. By fully achieving the hunter quest line, you just talk to the hunters and buy all their stuff with turkey meat. Now I bet you're wondering, oh shit, that's a lot of turkey meat we need. Well, there's only one way to get that meat, so better get started. Now, for one to find a turkey, one must think like a turkey, and that might not be too hard for some of you guys out there. All the turkeys will be spawning in the woods right beside their nests. In their nest, you'll find eggs, and corn, and pumpkins. Oh, what's this, a clue? This hunter is staring into the woods. Let's go up there and see what he's looking at. What do these turkeys think they're doing? Living in the woods in peace? Not on my watch, you're not. I felt using the unique legendary weapon, the Tenderizer, was very fitting of this episode. As you can see, those turkeys will chase you down and rip you open. Also, their running animation is the funniest thing that I've ever animated in my life, so please enjoy. So it appears that we need to acquire a lot of ethically sourced turkey meat. And to show you how I got all that, I put together this turkey murder montage.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
You can thank the YouTube copyright algorithm for that assault on your eardrums. Now, after a long day of genocide, I mean supporting the environment by slowing overpopulation, you're welcome, Mother Nature. You'll have enough free-range organic grass-fed meat to go to these hunters. All you do is walk up and interact with them, and I think I'm going to get a coin crossbow and a hat. Because this is an RPG and it's all about role-playing, so I'm really getting in character of the hunter. So now on to the new weapon that we added, the coin crossbow. This, as of now, is the most powerful ranged weapon in the game, but it comes at a cost. Literally. With the new hat and crossbow, we finally fit the bill of awesome super cool hunters. Way to be. The coin crossbow is a very unique weapon because to fire it, it costs 10 cents. It costs money because you're literally shooting a coin out of it. And because that coin's probably lodged into their skull, you're not getting it back. Probably the best way of using this is having your gang soften them up and then get the final blow with the crossbow. There's just something so beautiful of one-shotting turkeys from a distance. Now that is the lower level, cheaper crossbow. The expensive one is the pay-to-win ballista. This one's really fun because it costs 25 cents, but there is a 50% chance of it killing anything it touches. I thought a 50-50 chance of death was quite fitting because it's literally tossing a coin to see if you die. Beautiful. Simply beautiful. As you can see, it's 25 cents, very well spent. Now let's see how this new weapon fares against the enemy Hobo faction. Okay, math time. We have $1.44, but 4 people to kill at 25 cents a shot. Let's see if we can fit this all into a budget. Our first victim was pretty much deleted from existence. This lucky son of a gun seems to be getting the better coin flip. Just turns out this guy's just a lucky son of a gun. But eventually they all fall. And the last dude got an unlucky coin flip too. Let's see what this guy gets. He got the luckiest coin flip of all out of ammo. I hope this is a lesson for you kids for the importance of saving money. Because we're broke, we have to take care of this guy the hard way. I'd say it's time for an excellent execution. Make sure you give their houses a good shelling, and then get out of there before they're any wiser. Alright, so that's pretty much all the hunter stuff in this quest line. Faction-based quests are a lot like gender. You can just switch sides and no one will really care or notice. So I think it's about time that we fight for those turkeys. We're pretty much joining PETA at this point. Time to do some eco-terrorism, baby. And the fastest way to switch sides is by executing Order 66. These hunters had it coming. Don't they know that meat is murder? So a lot like the hunters quest line, how you have to kill turkeys and get their legs, in this quest line you gotta kill hunters and get their hunting ID. You can do this by translating them to a state of not being alive and then interacting with their body. To our savvy viewers, you'd remember that this is the Amber Sword. We acquired it through the quests in the last video. It has low damage output but has high bleed potential, so it's a very powerful weapon. In this game, we're equal opportunity murderers. So much like you took care of all those turkeys, you can take care of all these hunters. It is finally time for our journey to come full circle. All these humans have turkey blood on their hands, and they must all be dispatched of. But because I actually need these guys for the Christmas update later, I'm just going to send them back to the base. As you can see, the conversation system allows you to easily tell your guys what to do and where to go. Just make sure you wave goodbye. As you can see, I have acquired 41 hunting licenses. The sad part about the situation is that the coder told me that I could cheat them in after I got 41 of them. Thanks for the heads up. Now, to get all the turkeys to join you, you need to strike a deal with the Great Turkey. As you can see, he's majestic as hell and you pale in comparison to his greatness. But because you bathed in the blood of the hunters, he will join you in a parlay. Now, to acquire these powerful weapons, you need to trade hunting licenses for them. And the most powerful weapon you can receive is his hat. And I bet you're all thinking, how is a hat a weapon? And it's a weapon because you look fly as hell. Jokes aside, wearing this hat allows you to lead a massive army of turkeys. So any turkeys that you come across will follow you into battle. But the time has come. With the Great Turkey's blessing, you can lead your army into battle. To assist you in this fight, you can also purchase tomahawks. Tomahawks are considered throwing items and you equip them in your food/junk inventory. So when wearing the feather hat, all the turkeys will follow and fight for you. So that means anyone that you attack, they will attack. With your new army, you can finally win the war against the hunters. Now you can lead your great majestic army to victory! This scumbag thinks he can hunt one of our brethren and get away with it? Not on my watch. Turkeys are pretty crazy and will attack everything in sight. You can say that this is a murder most foul. Now, with your newfound army, you just don't have to fight hunters, you can also take it out on the enemy hobo gangs. I just love the idea of navigating a horde of turkeys through a city to do your bidding. There's just something about that turkey running animation that brings me so much joy. So no joke, I was trying to get all these turkeys ready for battle, and then the one turkey pulls a Leroy Jenkins. This was my proudest moment as a game developer. I got trolled by my own game. But enough getting mushy, this is revenge time. As you can see, the enemy gets tied down with your horde of turkeys and you can just soften them up with tomahawks. Not gonna lie, after every single time I've gone to war with this enemy gang, this is probably the most effective technique. You're pretty much leading an army of dinosaurs into battle. That's kinda sick. No joke, the turkeys pinned this guy in here and then did this. These turkeys are not happy about being on the menu for the last few years. And that's the whole enemy gang taken out and not even a scratch on me. And that about wraps up all the things in the new Thanksgiving update. Our army of turkeys stand at attention to salute you, the viewer, for staying with us this whole time. We had a lot of fun in this update, and we're trying really hard right now to get this out there so lots of people can enjoy it and have fun too. This is a hard time for a lot of people, and our whole world right now seems to be filled with political bullshit and stress. Our goal here is just to take everyone out of that and just enjoy a fun world of just wacky and silly adventures. But being just two people, it's really hard to get this ball rolling alone. So to everyone that likes this game, please show your support, buy the game, and tell your friends about us. Our biggest goal as a small company is to hire new developers and get this game going on so many new levels. And only with you guys' support can we make this a possibility. And sometimes the easiest way to do that is just by telling people about us and talking about this game. But that's enough of that. I think the best way to end this video is to show you guys what happens when you stand in the middle of the streets in this game. A lot of people will remember I told you the streets are the most dangerous place. And it's because no one stops for you in this game. And that about wraps up this video. If you want to get in contact with us personally, please join our Discord. We love getting feedback on the game and hearing what you guys want to see. Follow us on all the other social medias to get caught up to date with what's happening. Also, if you really want to show your support, please follow us on Patreon. All of our followers on Patreon actually get an active role in development. For example, your name would be put in the name randomizer in the game. Also, we'll take the graffiti you guys design and the shop names you think up and we'll place them around the world. That and a lot of other really cool perks. We're updating this game almost bi-weekly. And the next update is probably our most exciting update. Our next update is the Christmas update. It's time to start the real war on Christmas. So pretty excited to share that update with you guys. But till then, catch you later gang and see you in the next video.